Good morning and welcome back to Crypto Quick Chat. Just about to dive into a surprise live stream on the weekend. I don't usually stream on the weekends, but I've been pretty slack this week, recovering from a cold. So we're gonna do a quick one on the Saturday morning. The Illuvium airdrop, I think there's only a day and a half or 2 days left, so we are furiously farming as many airdrop points as we can. I'm sitting on about 626,000 airdrop points at the moment. We saw young Scoriox's stream just yesterday, and he's done a little bit of maths on how much ILV you might expect for farming, and his maths puts it around 50 to 60,000 airdrop points per ILV. So if that is correct, hopefully that's around 10 ILV, but we're going to try and get our numbers a little bit higher. We're sort of just in patch up mode, so we're looking for holos. We've pretty much finished all our sets, but we will catch any stage 3s we see, and either sell them or try and make a new set if it's not too hard, if it's worth our time. We got let's have a look here. I do have a new strategy for today that we're gonna try. Once I finish leveling these lynxes, we'll merge those and level them up. But I've got, let's have a look here. Hang on. What's he called? He's a stage 3. Stage 3 fire? Oh no, he's stage 4. Yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holo Furies. So we might put the minimum amount of experience into them and do a bit of a gamble and see how many fire rocks we can make. So basically what that entails is you give them 4,000 experience, you take one holo Fury and you merge them with 2 non-holos. So you got a 1 in 3 chance of getting a holo. So you could lose a few points, but you actually get 5 times, for each success you get 5 times the amount of points as you would have got. So you got a 1 in 3 chance of losing the holo, but the one that you do get gives you a 5x on the number of points you've got. So if we do that with all 7 of them, was it 7 I've got? Let's have a look at our spreadsheet. Fury, yeah, I've got 5 of them, not 7. So if we do that with all 5, they're only worth 3,000 points, 5 of them. So we're gonna gamble all 5, assuming we can get enough experience in this session, and then we will merge them and then level up and try and turn it into a Scoriox, a holo Scoriox, which is worth 15,000 points. So we could turn our 3,000 points into 15,000 with a little bit of work, and if it doesn't pay off, well, too bad, so sad. Anyway, let's dive in. We're gonna level up the lynxes that we're working on now, and then we'll try that little strategy. But let's dive in. Pretty nice dip in the market today. It looks like we're retesting the new lows we had a few days ago. So the cycle low might not be in yet. Unfortunately, I'm fully allocated in the market at the moment. I'm completely out of dry powder. So I will be sitting on the sidelines watching. If there's a dip, I will be watching jealously, unable to buy. Oh, what's that? Goliath? We will grab that. That's an opportunistic find. So this could make me work. This kind of catch could make me work on another set. But we'll see how we go. Yeah, so I mean, I've been dollar cost averaging every week into the market pretty much since FTX crashed last cycle. So, while it would be nice to buy more on this little dip, you got to have a long-term plan. So, I won't be buying any more at the moment. Not until next payday, anyway. Well, that's pretty good for a first find in the morning, a Goliath. Actually, having a look at the charts this morning, IMX, if you don't know about IMX, IMX is the blockchain, or the layer 2 blockchain that Illuvium runs on, and it is at a really good price right now. If I had money, I'd probably buy that over Illuvium at the moment. So if you're looking to diversify your GameFi portfolio, IMX is a steal right now, if you ask me. Hi Katniss, welcome back. Might try and catch this guy with a resplendent shard. So we'll leave as many points. How many points is he? I think he's 70 points. So yeah, that gives us 3 shots. Probably put some armor on. I think that'll give us 3 shots still. And we might buff our tank a little bit. ETH and Illuvium? Yeah, well, I mean, ETH's at a good price too right now. I find it hard to buy ETH above 3,000. I mean, I started buying ETH around 800 at the bottom of the cycle, and I've been buying all the way up. But you've got to draw the line somewhere, and it just feels bad buying ETH above 3,000. Even though, you know, I sort of believe. I don't know how well ETH could do, but it's got to do. It's got to do at least 6,000 at some stage in this bull market, or the upcoming bull market. We might throw a couple of resplendents, see if we can get lucky. But yeah, they call that recency bias. You buy low, and then it makes it hard to buy when it's a bit higher, even though it's still a good deal. So yeah, ETH is a good deal, but yeah, if you want to maximize your gains, maybe ILV is a better bet. Should have both, obviously. I do wish I had more ETH. I just don't want to pay current prices. But yeah, IMX definitely a good bet if you want to diversify a gaming portfolio. Alright, that's a good start. One resplendent shard, 35% capture rate, and we got it on the first one. I'm still a little bit husky from this cold, so don't know how long we'll stream today, but we'll see how we go. Is that a Rampy? Why not catch a Rampy? We're not catching all the tier 5s. Just every now and again we'll grab... Oh, Jesus Christ, these silly... There's 2 of them there. I have 12 health left now. That's going to annoy me. We better put a beacon down in case we die. Yeah, we're not catching all tier 5s. We're, if we got a few extra shards, we might grab one every now and again. Last night we sort of focused a little too much on finding holos and didn't find any. So we were just running around, doing pretty much nothing but running. So it was quite a disappointing session, I would say. So, I mean, I know that's the most efficient way to find holos, but if you don't get lucky and you don't find anything, it's pretty much a waste of time. So we might, we'll still focus on doing that same strategy, but we'll pick up a couple of tier 5s every now and again just to keep the experience ticking over and break the running up. We had a few issues in last night's stream. It was alright for the first 2 hours or hour and a half. We ended up lagging out at the end. So I've been playing around with some settings in the back end, hopefully reduce the chances of that happening again. We're with Starlink, so occasionally when we get bad weather it can be a bit patchy with the connection. But it's the best option for my location at the moment. I mean, before Starlink sort of came to us, yeah, there's no way I could have streamed at all. Hell, we used to have troubles even downloading movies on Netflix and stuff like that. So, yeah, Starlink has been a huge improvement, but it's not the perfect system. So. Another thing on the dip you should consider, I mean, we had a really rapid run-up earlier in the year after the Bitcoin ETF. So, what you should note, if we go up too fast, we're going to crash into the bear market much harder and much faster. So having little sideways movements or slightly down movements over the course of the next few, or the next 12 to 18 months, however long this new cycle lasts, it's actually a really good thing. It means we can have a more sustainable, easier to navigate bull market. If we go up too fast, things can heat up and they can crash down much faster. I mean, it's crypto, you're still going to crash fast at some stage, but it would be nice for everyone to have a longer bull market that has more opportunities for taking profits and making a bit of money. So this is actually the perfect setup for the next cycle. Well, what have we got over there? I think that's a Ferox. Yeah, I do need to catch an extra couple Furies for leveling if we do gamble our holos. Oh, there's a holo. Holo lynxes are actually really good, even though they're only stage 2. Bugger. Just wasted my special.
Grounded. Ready to ignite.
Oh, 2 quick battles, that's nice. Get some extra points. Yeah, I think stage 1 lynxes are worth, I think, 500 points. Which is funny, because the stage 3 tier 1s are only worth 200. I don't know why they've done it that way, but it's a bit weird. Not that I'm going to complain when I catch one. Lots of rogues. If I'm coming up against a lot of rogues and I don't have a tanking Illuvium, I'll take one of my fighters, which is this lynx here, and put a floral ball on him so he can tank the rogues, hopefully for a couple of seconds, give my damage dealers enough time to take out the rogues before they kill my backline. And it works most of the time. Not every time, but occasionally a good rogue team will surprise me. I think we should be alright. That was a good special by my gyro there. Yeah, so apparently, at the moment, if you add up all the points people have earned in the total of the airdrop phase, and then divide it by the number of players, you get around 50,000 points per ILV earned, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think that means there's a lot of players that have played the game, but haven't played it a lot. So the people who have played it a lot are going to get quite good returns, I think. I mean, that number will probably blow out over the weekend before it ends. But at the moment, I'm sort of budgeting for 60k points per ILV. So anything above 600 is a bonus for me. That's what we're working on now. And Illuvium, the Illuvium Twitter page, they just they dropped a post this morning about the top 200 wallets having already earned 15 ILB. So I don't think I'm in the top 200, but I must not be too far behind. Oh, that's a Scoriox. Definitely catch that. Jeez, this is actually a really good run. So much for speed farming. Just stop and fight everything. Well, the connection's looking much more stable this morning. So this is actually a pretty interesting team they've got here. If they had a bunch of rogues combined with 2 Winxes, I'd be a bit worried. But I think we should be able to beat this one. Yeah, the Winxes actually, they crowd control you for quite a bit. So if the enemy does a lot of damage and they crowd control you, you can get caught out. Katniss, so hours put into the game. This is probably a 2-week-old stat. The top, I think it was the top 10. It all put in over 300 hours. So I'd suggest way more than that now. Way more. Probably the top 500 have all put in 300 plus hours, I'd say, unless they got really lucky. No, we need more points. Alright, that should give us 3 shots. $31, 27. Need more XP. These guys are almost ready for leveling up. Yeah, those Winxes make some interesting teams. I actually can't wait to dive into some arena and test out some builds revolving around the Winx. I will drop a Master Shard on this guy if I have to. Yeah, it is pretty crazy, but I mean, say you get 10 ILV At current prices, that's $600 or $650. Later in the bull market, that could be 3, 4, 5 times that. So yeah, I think everyone understands where this token's going, where this game is going, and that's why they're putting in the effort now. Get it while it's cheap and hold it for a bit. Alright, we're going to use a Master Shard. That's disappointing. I think that's my 11th Scoriox from memory. Which seems like a crazy number. Alright, up this way. Just give this guy a scan. Don't actually want any floods, but we'll have a quick scan. I told you I was going to die. I need to give some to Scoriox. I would definitely give him one if he wanted it, but I think he's on a mission to make his own. I don't think he actually wants one. He's if you caught his stream last night, he's trying to level his own one up at the moment. That's his goal. In fact, I think he's got a stream starting soon where he's going to try and finish that off. I don't know whether he'll be able to do that in one session, but we'll see. There's a holo Rayleigh. I'm not going to catch tier 1 stage 1s. That's just a bad use of time. Trying to keep my mic muted if I've got to clear my throat. Oh, holo links. So this is what I was talking about last night. You seem to get a lot more lucky with good drops on your first couple of runs, and it seems to get worse as the day goes on. I don't know whether that's an account level thing, or whether there's like a daily limit server-wide for everyone to catch a certain amount of things. And maybe it resets at a certain stage, or maybe there's a bonus every couple of hours. I don't know how it works, but it's happened enough where it's less likely to be my superstition, where it actually looks like something is happening there. I'd love to know for sure, but yeah. Oh, we can catch that Fury too here. Yeah, I doubt the Illuvium team will ever release that kind of information. They don't want you knowing that. What else? Alright, let's see if we can get both of them. We could do some gambling on lynxes as well, because they're worth quite good points if you level them up. I think I did seven lynx gambles the other night, and I lost 4 of them, but 3 of them leveled up successfully, and that was an extra 3,000 or 4,000 points just from leveling them up. So even though I lost 4, I still gained points. It is a bit of a gamble though. I'm only going to do it on low level stuff. I don't want to play the gambling game on Dark Hollows or anything like that. This guy would be really handy. Let's keep moving. All right, let's head back that way. I think this run's pretty much over. Nothing that way. There's a flare that way. No, that's it for this run. Oh, another thing about the airdrop points. There was a bunch of people who came up with a hack, a teleport hack that allowed them to teleport directly to the hollows as soon as they loaded a new area up. Now I'm suspecting they've got some of the top wallets, and the Illuvium team have already mentioned that they're gonna not count them in the airdrops, or they'd be banned or something. So we don't know how many points will be removed from the system before the allocation goes out, but there's a good chance everyone will move up in rank a little bit if that hasn't been done yet. So that's interesting. Unless they've already taken them out of the system, I don't know. But I suspect not. Because, I mean, you can't... They're blockchain assets, you can't actually remove them. You can't take them off someone. And if you could, that would be a worry, because it's meant to be DeFi. So, all you can do is say, no, you're not eligible for prizes. I suspect.
Oh, come on.
I mean, they could also like ban the login from actually playing the game, I guess. But then you could just transfer the assets to another account and use a different login. So I mean, they did say anyone who receives any of these assets would be banned as well. But yeah, you can't just get rid of them. I don't think you can anyway. I would absolutely murder for another Dark Holo flare. That would give me some points I could level up. But what will be, will be. I have been keeping an eye on Marketplace to try and pick one up cheap, but yeah, they seem to go for hundreds of testy if a Dark Holo tier 4 comes up. No, we're not getting squizzes. Probably head back this way and then we can check that route. Oh, that's a really bad route. I don't think the tunnels run that way. We might just restart after we head back. Nope, this runs over. First run was definitely much better than that one. Yeah, like I was saying, I get the feeling there's some sort of, like they talk about a bonding curve, but I don't think it's just on individual alluvials. I think the longer you play, the less lucky you tend to get throughout the day. Whether or not there's something happening there as well, I don't know. Ooh, missed. Oh, there's a dark hollow somewhere. Where did he go? Oh, I can't even see him. Where did he go? It's only a tier 1 stage 1, but I think even they're worth catching. That's him there. Oh my god, stop climbing. That's got to be one of the most annoying mechanics. There he is. There we go. I mean, he's only worth 750 points, but I think that's worth stopping for. Whereas a normal holo's worth 75, so 10 times the amount. Lots of rogues. Better put a tank at the back. Should be a pretty easy battle, I think. Lots of crowd control. They lasted a while longer than I thought, just because they kept stunning me. Little dark hollow apon. Wonder how many of those I've got. I don't think I've got. Let's have a quick look. No, that's my first one. Don't need anything else there. Oh, we'll let the Scarabox go. getting some good good buffs. What else we got? Let's head up that way. Yeah, Crimson Waste was definitely the hardest map to learn, especially in the earlier forms of the beta. Like if you played before the recent private beta, before they connected to testnet, it was so bad. It was so hard to find your way around. They've improved it drastically. It's still one of the harder areas to learn, but once you do, it's really easy to navigate. As long as you go down the right tunnel anyway. There's a holo atlas. Not worth stopping for. Where are we? Let's head over there. Yeah, if you think of Crimson Waste as a giant racetrack around the outside with tunnels leading back towards the spawn point in the middle. That's the easiest way to find your way around. Everything leads to the outside or to the inside, like a star exploding out of the middle. And the beauty of that is all the resources are concentrated. There's another holo, only a stage 1 though. All the resources are concentrated along the paths coming out of the middle, which makes it really easy to farm quickly. Where are we going? Oh, let's head back in. So we go down here and we follow the line straight back to the middle. But most of the alluvials seem to be concentrated around the ring on the outside. So that's the best spot to sort of capture stuff. You do get a few on sort of these little straight lines back to the middle, but not a great deal. See, that's probably the last one. There might be one more up here somewhere, or down the bottom. Yeah, there is. So that takes us back to the middle. You can check your heat map. There's twine, links, and a flare that way. Nothing that way, so we'll have a quick look down here. Nope, nothing we want. So that runs over. We could check this path here. Oh, we'll check it quickly. That path that way.
It's gone.
Oh, well, there's a Fury. We need one of those. We need a bunch of these. And this is the bad thing about hunting alluvials in these tunnels. I've just overheated. Is they're always running behind little rocks, and they can be quite tricky to keep track of. Whereas when you're on the ring on the outside, you can sort of just
Bam.
shoot them without anything getting in your way. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's pretty close by. Which way was it? That way or that way? I think it was this way. Oops. There it is.
Prepare for battle.
Shall not.
So I don't desperately need these guys, but grabbing them for upgrade material. And it breaks up the speed farming. I don't think there's too many more spawn locations along this line. It's a rotor. Holo rotor. Let him go. Yeah, that's it. Oh, there's a rock. So that morphopod was preventing me from scanning the rock. How annoying is that? Nothing I want there. Alright, this run's done. Yeah, just having a quick look at the Bitcoin price, and we're just teetering on the lows from a couple of days ago, and yeah, we're running out of time in this 60-day cycle, so it's either gonna break to a new low, or we're gonna have a bounce back in the next couple of days, I'd say. or a new low, then a bounce. I wonder if the debate will affect it at all. I noticed this morning there's a bunch of Biden tweets on Twitter this morning saying how well he did and all that kind of stuff. So they're trying to spin it, but he's obviously not gonna go voluntarily. I think they're gonna have to force him out, which is what the Democrats will be discussing right now, I'm sure. Because they're probably all really scared they're going to lose their job. Without a strong leader, I don't think they're going to make it to another. A lot of them will just, they'll lose their spot. Oh, there's a holo. So they will turn on him, especially with the even the left-leaning media seem to be turning on Biden at the moment as well. American politics is way more interesting than Australian politics. I mean, we're sort of just a little copy of American politics as far as the left and the right. A little less extreme. But, yeah, the American system certainly is a big deal when things go wrong. I mean, I know in this day and age, you never know whether what you're watching on any kind of media device is real or not. Even the videos have gotten so good these days, it's hard to tell what's real and what isn't. But there have been so many warning signs about Biden's health and mental state that it's hard to deny. It looks like it's all coming crashing down at the moment. Like, they just can't hide the fact that he's not up to it any longer. But they're still trying to push him. Still trying to push him out that door. So, I mean, it's a bit of a looking from the other side of the pond. It's a bit of a joke just watching. I mean, what was the big video the other day? There was I think he was in he was with the Italian Prime Minister or something like that, and everyone was saying he shat his pants and had to be escorted from stage. And then, of course, everyone was saying, no, it's a fake video, and sitting here, you just don't know what's real and what isn't. But, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if it was real. Would not be surprised at all. And even the fact that you question whether or not that's real or not is enough to say, yeah, maybe it's time someone else took the reins. What are we doing? I'm a bit distracted right now, aren't I? Ooh, this is a surprisingly tough team. Air Empath. So lots of dodge and lots of healing. What does Empath do? I do need to learn my classes a little bit better.
Back to nothing.
So we're just getting very little tastes of holos at the moment. 200 points here, 500 points here, 750 here, nothing substantial. I mean, you can do this all day and end up with like 10,000 points and have completely wasted your time. If you're holo hunting, you really need some 5,000, some 6,000s, or 15,000 or something like that. But yeah, it's just luck of the draw, I think. think we'll go that way. Ooh, there's a monarch. Got way too many of them, so we won't stop. Ooh, there's a holo. Mess that up a bit. See, this guy's only worth 200 points. It's debatable as to whether it's worth stopping, but when you're only finding little guys, it's that or nothing, isn't it? We're not really working on our sets anymore, so I don't want to finish another session and have nothing achieved for it. How many points? 31, 28... 17, so they're getting close. The Relentless is getting close to leveling up. 30, 31, 32, that'll be very close. See if I can get all three in this team. Hopefully that's enough to finish leveling up the Scion links, or Arcane links.
Your download.
Yeah, so that takes us to about 2,000 airdrop points this morning. So virtually nothing total. But once we level up those lynxes, which is soon, that should be another 1,000 points or so, I'd say. So yeah, just chipping away. If we had more time, I'd build another tier 5 set, but I just don't think I'm going to have the time to level them up. I'd rather just go holo hunting for a little bit. Oh, I'm off track here. Where am I? Should be there. Really interested to see what they do with the combat system they're implementing, because it's actually, I mean, it's not really a 3D shooter per se, but the way the aim system feels, and it's quite a precise. Like, I know it's an behind the character view, like a third person perspective, but it sort of feels a bit like a shooter at the same time. And it's not frustrating to aim or sort of target things. Like sometimes a poorly done game, the aiming system feels really clunky and horrible, but it's quite smooth. So the combat system, I'm interested to see how that all integrates. I mean, it's not going to be like Modern Warfare or anything like that, Call of Duty, but it is pretty good. A lot of potential there for development. Where should we go? Alright, let's head over there. Ooh. Yeah, I think we're pretty much done with this run. There's a Fury. We could catch that before we head off.
What? It left. Come on, buddy. Let's do this.
Yeah, not long to wait before we find out. So on the 1st, the new patch comes out, which is only what, a couple of days away. $31, $32, $30. These guys are on the verge of leveling up, I think. Do I have any more XP? Oh, I do. Perfect. This might just tip them over the edge. Then we can start working on those Fury. Do some gambling. Yeah, so today's probably the last day. I might get a little more grinding in tomorrow. But today's probably the last big day I've got left to really earn some points. So currently sitting at 629,000 points. Which isn't in the top 200 wallets by my calculations. So I've done well, but yeah, not in the top 200. I might be in the top 500. But yeah, some guys have just got a crazy amount of time to grind. And obviously the more you grind, the more lucky you can get. And if you're really lucky and you get one of those big holos worth, 500,000 or 200,000 or a million, yeah, that's the lotto ticket coming in. I mean, if you won the Tier 5 Stage 3 Dark Holo, that's literally them saying here, have 20 ILV. So that's $1,200 approximately at the moment. That's what the current maths of Tier 5 Stage 3 Dark Holo works out to be. It's pretty impressive, really, isn't it? Nothing. This run's done. Alright, let's change it up. We'll do a Brightland Steeps, then a Basin Run, then we'll go back to Crimson Waste. I don't know why I torture myself in Brightland Steeps, but it's nice to change it up a little bit every now and again. This is where I found my Orphisto yesterday, so you never know. Oh, this is a sucky heat map. We'll head up there. Probably the best thing about Brightland is being able to see quite a lot of spawn locations from the starting point. So there's some really good resources down there, but we're going to set a spawn point up here first. So we can move around. That's where I like to drop my spawn point. Oh, nothing that way. Is that an Axodon? I think it might be. That's a ticket in the hunt. Better go check that out. Oh no, I'm gonna fall. Alright, we'll take the bubble up. That was a poorly planned jump. That's how not to do it. This will take us straight to the top. So Scoriox did a breakdown of your chances of winning on his stream. Oh, he did a video on it. It wasn't on his stream. That was yesterday that came out, and actually quite a high percentage chance that you'll win if you've got a few tickets in the race. I think I've got like a 4% chance of winning an Axodon ticket It gets quite low with the higher value ones. I think Axodon's only worth like 2.5 Illuvium or something like that. But a 4% chance to win 2.5 Illuvium, I'll take that. Yeah, that's a ticket down there. Let's go get him. I hate how these guys shrink when you attack them. Watch him shrink. Look at him. Makes him really hard to target. You don't know where he's going to go. Kill him quick so he doesn't shrink again. Got him. Yeah, I think your chances to win the Relentless Ember Links are quite low because there's so many of them found. Malura, I think, was around 2% for me because I've got 11 tickets. And it starts getting pretty low percentage-wise for Blazonite and Orphisto. So I got 2 Orphistos. I think that's like a 0.66% chance. And Blazonite might have been like 1% or something like that. Which is pretty good for a raffle. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be that high. It's just a chance and a bit of fun. No rogues. Okay. That's good. Who are we going to kill first? Might take out that Archelion, so he's not healing everyone. We'll try to anyway. That can be a disaster sometimes, because he's quite tanky. What's XP looking like? 32, 32, 30. Might be just short. We'll have to check after this run. And what the hell? We'll put some dragon eggs on these guys. Well, that was easy. Don't know what I was worried about. Alright, update our counter. 11 Axodon. I actually might have miscounted with these. I know there was... I've either got 11 or 12. I've got my counter on 11 because I can't remember if I caught one or not, and I didn't update my counter for a couple of days, and then I forgot how many I caught. So we're erring on the side of caution and saying we got 11 tickets, but there might be 12. So that raffle gets drawn in one day, or maybe 2 days with the time zone difference. Should be pretty cool. Someone's going to get very lucky. Can you imagine? Because I mean, they don't name the winners. They just put their wallets down, so you can see the address that won, but they don't name them. So you're gonna log in. You're gonna check your MetaMask wallet or whatever wallet you're using, and there's just going to be 150 extra ILV in there, and you're going to be like, "What the hell? Did I win the raffle?" So someone's going to feel pretty fantastic after that, I'd say. There's a Fury. Links. Ooh, holo. That's what we want.
Oh, come on. Clean it. Look, it's go time.
All right. Yeah, we're very close. Very close to leveling up that arcane links. Which will actually give me a 6th set of arcane linkses. Which isn't worth many points, but you know, if you can do it on your way to getting holo points, why not? Might need a tank at the back here for this round. So a lot of rogues. Probably put some armor on. Tough team. Not tough enough though. Might have to do another Lynx gambling session after the Furies. If we keep capturing. Okay. There's not much more around here. We'll head over that way. Probably better to teleport to the start. Up that way. There's not usually too many alluvials up there. But this is the problem with Brightland, like the alluvial spawn locations are quite spread out, and once you've checked the main areas, you've always got a ton of energy left, and you're still just trying to find something. Only 1 or 2 spawn up here. Alright, that's no good. So it just feels like it's a lot of faffing about for little gain, or little potential gain. Now we can jump over to the other side there and possibly find something. What do we got? Oh, there's a blotto. Probably not worth the hassle. Usually get a spawn in this cave. Oh, there's a holo. Oh, he's only at stage 1. Not even worth the battle. Won't bother with him. Nothing. Is there another spot we can check? Yeah, we can have a quick look over there, I guess. Probably not worth the time, but we'll check it out anyway. Actually, we'll go this way. There's always something over here, and I've had really good luck. Maybe it was just a bias thing, because a single rotor's not really lucky. Burn. Nothing else. Alright, we're done. Let's do a basin run. We're going to get lucky in the basin. Okay, that's interesting. That's not a bad layout. So we're going to start down there. Maybe we'll go there. So we're going to cut across here, this little splotch here. Head there, go across, follow this up. This is probably the best farming location in the basin. And then if we've got any energy left or haven't found anything, we can dip into the caves, come around this way, and come out here. So let's give that a go. Lots of green rocks to farm. Where are the hollows? That's what we want. Lots of XP buffs, that's nice. Alright, looks like we're going into the tunnels. Which isn't my favourite spot, but it's not the worst either. So this section was added in the last patch. Well, it was always here, but it's never been... It had never had any spawn locations in it before. But they added them last patch, which is quite a while ago now, but can be a decent spot to check out. It's a little bit too spread out for my liking. What's that? Oh. Terrain. Yeah, needs some work, this area. You can't see any of the textures, it's a bit dark. Which is fine, but it needs, yeah, the graphics aren't the best. They need to work on this a little bit, I think. Alright. Not much more we can do. We'll just check out that little spot there and we're done. That's pretty disappointing actually. For such a well laid out heat map. Very little happening. Well, at least we used 90% of our energy. There's a foe. Alright, that's it. Back to Crimson Waste. We've had enough of torturing ourselves. That was the ideal layout for Basin though, or almost ideal. Just a nice long channel that went all the way around the map. But yeah, Basin, sorry, Crimson Waste is just, it's just faster. More condensed. The resources aren't as painfully spread out. Oh, there we go. That's a nice map. So we're going to start heading this way, and then we're going to follow it all the way around the outside. Probably don't want to use too much energy early here because we've got a good ring on the outside to explore. There's a rampy. Let's get him. Oh, I forgot to check the levels on my arcane lynxes. Should probably do that. Yeah, 30, 32, 33. So that's probably ready to level up. We won't use any more XP buffs on them. Lots of rogues. So by putting two fighters at the back, I can split the damage of all the rogues between the two of them. And hopefully not die too quickly. Would like more points than that. See how we go. So we'll put the XP buffs on our fighters now instead of the instead of the arcane links. Ooh, tough fight. Bitcoin's being stubborn. It doesn't want to make a new low just yet. It's just getting as close as possible before it makes its mind up. It's alright. It's funny. You listen to these chart specialists and guys who sort of try and tell you what the market's going to do, and it's always very open ended. Like, it's going to do this, but it could do this. Or it's going to do that, and it could do this. And you never really know until it actually happens. And then everyone acts like they knew what was going to happen afterwards. If only we had a crystal ball. But yeah, when Bitcoin was this low last time, the ILV price was down around $61. So it is showing a little more strength than the rest of the market, the ILV token, I think, which is a good sign. When the market does recover, it'll probably be with some timing of the game release. Could get a pretty strong bounce. We're not catching Scarabox. What in the world is that? Oh, it's another Scoriox. See, they're so common. We might sell this one. I'm not going to use a Master Shard on him, though.
Gotcha. Prepare for battle.
He's probably worth 20 test ETH. So, might as well sell them before the airdrop phase ends. Before it all goes to zero. Because that's what I suspect. Everyone's going to be selling tons of alluvials after this first phase of the airdrop is over. Which makes sense. You know, everyone's got like 15 sets of all the alluvials. Why would you hang on to them? It's only on testnet. You may as well sell them. Get some ETH, or test ETH, which I think everyone's going to do all at once, and the price is going to crash. Yeah, so if you do have extra sets, sell them now rather than later. No. So we want 181 points left over or more, or we won't get 3 shots of this. That will have to do. I swear I've found, I think, 5 Scoriox in the last 3 days. And one of them was holo too. That was one of my luckier finds.
You're too much of a wake.
So we're not throwing a Master Shard, we're just gonna see if we can steal him. 41%, that's not too bad. Oops. Oh. Helps if you hit the confirm button. Great success. So he's one I'll sell. Because I'm not going to make an extra set with him. Alright, where are we going? Up to the north. Oh, holo C4us. Okay, that's worth catching. Stage 3, tier 1. Not even sure how many points that's worth. Oh. Gotta be at least 1,000 points, I think.
Ready to ignite.
Which is still nothing, but yeah, at the moment we seem to just be scrambling for whatever points we can get. I mean, yesterday was a great day. I think I earned 120,000 points after a whole day of grinding. This morning I've earned 5,000, and that's like 3 hours. That kind of sucks. But you can't be lucky all the time, can you? This guy should be pretty easy to catch. In the bank. Oh, well, that was a nice little surprise. Have to check how many points he's worth in a minute. Once we finish this run, we'll do a quick... We'll do some merging, and we'll do a little check on what he's worth. Hang on, am I going the right way? No, I'm not. Oh, there's an Alfie. Should probably catch him. Just in case I get lucky.
Nice shot.
Of all the tier 5s, he's the line I've got the least of, so... $33, $30, $32. Might just use one. Actual fact, we'll throw our flare in there. Start leveling him up. And we'll better take someone out. Watch the damage this Malura does. That's really painful. Does a big chunk of damage and stuns everyone around him. Gonna have to find a team that works with him. Okay. I think we're pretty much done on this run. Ooh, something was hollow. I don't think it was anything significant. No, it's just a rye. Alright, this run's done. Let's do some merging. Check our points. Let's hit the refresh button. Few extra points. Okay, that C4S was worth almost 2k. That's kind of cool. So they're worth catching. So 631k. Let's update our points. Okay. And let's head back to Sanctum Messa and do some merging. Hope I got enough. Must be close. Let me just check what I need to make. So if I make an arcane ember lynx, that gives me 6 sets of the ember lynxes. So that's what we'll do. Arcane ember lynx. So the lynxes, if you haven't seen these merged before, let's make sure I got the points first. There we oh geez, over leveled. Oh, a lot over leveled. 13k over leveled. My god. Oh well. Yeah, so when merging an ember lynx, you need a gem. But other than that, it's exactly the same as any other alluvial. There we go. Let's give the blockchain a second to update. Check our regular links, our relentless links. 30,000 size 15. Oh, he hasn't got much. 5. So 15 plus 5 is 20. Plus this guy, 22. So 42,000 XP. Need another 15 to level him up. So we'll chuck some. Why am I spelling this wrong? Is it PY? PH? I'll just find it in here. PHY, okay. So we're going to get all our Furies to 4k XP and then gamble with them. Could even do it with the flare as well. But we'll see. Okay, let's check the spreadsheet, see if we got that extra holo now. Oh, there we go. That's an extra 7,000 XP? Or 7,000 points? So that was worth doing. That was probably the best thing we've done for the day. It was a lot of effort leveling up to level 40, but yeah. At least it's sure points. So 637. I'll update the spreadsheet. So that was an extra 6,000 actually. Or close to. Nice. That makes me feel better about not wasting my time. All right, now we just got to do that again with the relentless links. And maybe get lucky once or twice, and that'll be a successful day. This will probably be the last run I do on stream today, so we'll call it quits after this one. Got some jobs I need to do around the house and tidy myself up. Been crook in bed for a couple of days, so time I left the bedroom. Got some sunlight. Alright, let's see. Go this way. Oh, what was that? Oh, it's just a squiz. What's that? Not a holo. Check the rock. Almost not worth looking at the green rocks at the moment. Might be when the new airdrop phase starts. But at the moment, probably not worth the time. Oh, he's a holo. That's 2,000 points right there. So it hasn't been the luckiest of mornings, but it hasn't been terrible. after a good upgrade and a couple of tier 1 stage 3s. Sometimes you just got to stick through it through that hump and hopefully your luck changes. Oh man, this is a lot of XP buffs. Probably more than I should use at once, but I'm pretty sure we can win this fight. Not too bad. Oh, that was like a 98% capture rate. Alright, have 100. There we go. Alright, that was a nice catch. And head up that way. Where am I? Oh, there. Nothing of interest over here. We can either, yeah, we can come back this way and then go back out that way. I think that's the best way. we're going to go that way. Oh, I think it's this tunnel. There's something shooting me. I'm going to die. Place a beacon just in case. See, I called it. Holo. Oh, that's an awesome find. That's my third holo flare, so I can make a seer if I prioritize leveling him up.
Bam.
Oh, that's an awkward spot.
Buckle up.
Or I could just gamble him like I gambled the Furies. Same deal, I guess. We'll just level them all up and make a call later. So, oops. 30, 22, and 32. More points. I think that's 600. That one. This run, I think, is... Oh, we can scoot along there. And then we'll call it quits for the day. Not a bad run, really, in the end. A couple of good good catches right at the end sort of made it all worthwhile. There's a squiz over there. But he's not hollow, so we'll let him go. Alright, now we're done. Well, thank you everyone for joining. Drop a like if you can, that'd really help me out. Subscribe. And I'll catch you all again soon. Next stream should be back to the regular schedule. So I think the patch drops Monday. And my next stream is Tuesday. So hopefully we'll be checking out the new patch on the next stream. So yeah. Catch you all later.